Hey y'all, I want to show you in this video how to put shapes into layer masks and also masks into masks. Um, and I'm in the full version of Photoshop, but since we're just using with the keyboard and layer masks, I think those in Photoshop Elements should easily be able to figure this out looking into their program too. So I have this little quote here about building walls, and I have many examples in here to show you. And so I wanted to kind of repeat that shape onto different papers. And I have this wall of houses like a city from Altered Amanda Studio, and this little house I used her kit except for the little ink things here, which I'll look at later. And I wanted to repeat them to give the impression of more walls and to put that on paper. And so let's go ahead and remove some of these masks so I can recreate it. I want to make these papers invisible. Make these things. Where is this one? Okay, this one's up here at the top. Let's put our text at the top to tuck it away. So I have here, this original, and I have this paper, which I'm going to line up. I had moved it after I cut it. So I want to put this shape here onto this blue paper. So I'm going to hit the layer mask icon. Well, nope, let's not do that first. What I'm going to do is hold down my control key and click on the layer with this shape of the houses. And you're going to see that puts marching ants or a selection around that. And then I'm going to go to my paper layer and simply hit the add layer mask, and you're going to see I'm using my right arrow key and it's moving it out. Now I can grab it with my move tool and move it around wherever I want. I could have moved it up, but I moved it down. So it's just that simple. Here's the next one. Let's put it back so it's lined up under that original house. Hold down my control key, click on this thumbnail of all the houses, and make sure I am now on this paper layer and hit the layer mask, and there it is. Let's move my right arrow key and you can see I found it. So it's so simple to do. I mean, it's literally just a few clicks. Now if I wanted something that was opposite this, I could click on the thumbnail I created and do Control I for invert, and then it inverts it and gives the other space outside of the shape. Control I puts it back. That's pretty cool, huh? So I have some other samples to show you. This is kind of cool. This is the ink splot. I think it was, let's get rid of the layer mask. So I had these two that I pulled out of from Dawn Inskip's templates. She gives away great templates at Scrapbook SBG, Scrapbook Graphics. And I was thinking more of a layer mask, they call them. I mean, these are layer masks here, but they call them layer mask for you to group a photo in so that it's more of a solid mask, and you can have two of those. But these are ink splatters, and I thought, hey, I will try this. So I have this original ink splatter, and then I have this ink splatter. And I took the top one, I took this one, and I put it in a mask into this one. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before, and I'm going to hold down my control key and click on this thumbnail to get marching ants there. And then I'm going to make sure I'm on my other layer, hit the layer mask, and just like that, I'm going to turn this one off and make it invisible. You can see how it's combined both of them and made a whole new type of thing. So that is really cool to play with. So you can take any kind of shape, or it's really cool using it with masks. Really, really cool. The different things that you can get combining the shapes and putting them into the masks. I had some more in here to share with you. Check this one out. I think, what paper did I have behind it? I think I had that one and this one. Okay. Is that not cool? That's super cool. So this is also in Altered Amanda Studios, and this is the background paper, and this is the shape that I made. So this is the house that comes in. And so what I did was I took this background paper and I duplicated it. I just hit Control J on my keyboard, and then I held down the Control key and clicked on the houses. So I have this circle of houses. And then I went back to this duplicated paper that I had and hit Mask. So it put that shape in there, and then I just simply turned it so that you could see the houses below, and you can see them because of the drop shadow. That's cool. Is that not cool? So that's a cool way to kind of make it seem like, I think my first sample was best, to make it seem like, I think I resized it, made it bigger too, to make it seem like there's more depth, there's more houses behind the houses. So, but I couldn't think of any text to put in there, so I kept going on until I found something else. Here's, let's see if I can figure this out. I think I put this back here. I don't remember what paper I had. Oh, I think I had something, I think I had a white layer there. I'm sorry, I've got to reconstruct what I was doing. Well, I'm missing my, oh, there it is. Let's bring this down. They kind of got separated there. And I think I did have, where's that regular paper? It don't matter. About the regular paper. But I really want to see it. Nope, that didn't work. I think it was white. Anyway, I was playing, and I was doing the same thing. So I had this flower shape that's in Altered Amanda Studios kit, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the layer mask. I had this paper background here, and I just simply did the same thing. I held the control key down to get the marching shapes. I went to my paper and I hit the mask, and it did this, which was really cool. But then what got really cool was when I started playing with blending modes, and I came up, and I don't remember which one it was. This one. This is Subtract. It's in the full version of Photoshop and not not Photoshop Elements. But then I did that, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. It like puts this is a photo I took of the Outer Banks in North Carolina, and I thought, oh, that looks so cool. But then I couldn't figure out what to do with it to finalize it. So I moved on, and I tried the circle thing with, and that didn't work. And so then I ended up with the houses. But I wanted to show you all the samples of the things I did, so you can use this. I'm yawning, that's bad. So you can use this to kind of create a drop shadow effect. So remember to play with your blending modes when you do this, because you can get some really cool effects that way too. Like if I would go back and put this back, and now I got 3 of them. I don't remember which was my original. And maybe play with blending modes here. I'm just going to start on one, and see there, that's pretty cool. And it changes it. Oh, I like that, the screen. And so that gives you different aspects. It's almost like it's got lights flickering in the background as I scroll through. Oop, I kind of like that one. So, ooh, the dark black gives a whole different look, and the white gives a whole different look. So you can use your blending modes also to create different effects. So I look forward to seeing what you do with putting a shape into a mask. It's really pretty easy. And just get to playing with things that are already in your kit until something comes up, and you end up with something like this.